Give it to you first.
I'll welcome you first. Good morning to the OMC, your supporters, and your candidates. On behalf of the Central Voting Bureau, we would like to welcome you to this Postulation Day 2024. For those watching at home with a schedule, you may notice that this is not the party we should have in front of us presently. However, the ECE was running a bit late and the OMC was early, so we swapped the two time slots around. That being said, I'd like to take this opportunity now to give the floor then to the party leader and representative. So you can hand me your list, and then while we look at it, I will allow you to take the floor across from me and address the public viewing at home and listening on the radio.
This one here? Good morning. Thank you. When corruption is on all levels of government and the destruction of our natural resources by the name of GB is being held hostage by the National Alliance and its cronies, it is time to eradicate them and vote them out. GB is an easy fix. The fix is as simple as getting the parts and allowing the correct mechanical engineers to stabilize the system and stop trying to embezzle millions of dollars with a fly-by-night scam. Silvera Jacob is the mafia lady of the National Alliance who has allowed for a total neglect of government finances under her watch by first lying to the people of the many corrupt transactions her ministers has done, such as where did Jorendi Duran get the money from for that $1.9 million home in Lenny Priest's estate? Where did Omar Atley get the money from to have those homes of a St. Maarten concrete owner, which is Tio's trustee, and many more? Silvera Jacob has even lied about her love affair with a woman who has top-level government classified information when she was pushing the destruction of the family values and the 2030 agenda of the LGBTQ. It is evident that you, the people, do not deserve this type of representation. Mafia lady Sarah Westcott Williams, the most corrupt woman in the history of politics in St. Maarten, Richard Gibson Sr. and Andy Westcott, the stepson of Sarah Westcott, is the long spoon of the mafia lady Sarah, and together they are all on the payroll of an Iranian businessman by the name of Ansari, who believes he can continue to hold our country hostage with his con plan and the Enya saga. Luke Marcelina, together with mafia lady Sarah Westcott Williams, worked on a $200 million deal to give Ansari money into a scam of buying back Mullet Bay for the people of Swaliga, legally known today as St. Maarten. If I was not there with my hard work to make sure that we have an election today, I make it, I break it. My hard work to make sure that we have an election today, again, I make it, I break it. The 200 million USD would have vanished just like the 80 million Sarah gave to her friends as a tax rebate, Just ask Michael Furier from Napa, when is he going to pay back the money he pocketed as a Minister of Finance, another DP. Omar Attlee and his cronies have conducted a coup d'etat of St. Maarten notorious corrupt personality and political party by the name of the UP, which was the birth out of DP. The notorious husband of Minister Grisha Maarten, a convicted criminal, is still controlling the minister from prison. Why keep voting for corruption? The fundamentals of the founder of the UP party have been injected into the DNA of Omar Attlee. Omar Attlee has promised a hospital that has been stuck on the foundation level from the days of his sweet-talking uncle Frankie Myers as a commissioner before 10-10-10-10. Now you are begging for a second chance. Frankie Myers, the ongoing DP, a UP, a UD, and now a SAM. It is amazing how he just can't get it right. The plan is simple. Sam, UP, and DP wants to continue the scam by forming a government to sabotage our country and rob our government clean for their family businesses. The PFP, together with Melissa Gums, has no vision for a diverse country such as St. Maarten. The PFP only serving one reason, which is the destruction of the family values and the culture fabric of our beloved island. I, Olivier Arrindell, solemnly swear and hereby declare to you, the people of Swaliga, legally known today as St. Maarten, under the penalty of perjury, I will nationalize the land of Mullet Bay and give it back to the people for the sole development of a public-private partnership that will create 8,000 direct jobs. My declaration will only be effective with a minimum of 2,000 plus votes behind my name and thus become your prime minister by the selection of the people. The OMC is a conservative, social, democracy, political organization. I repeat, a conservative, social, democracy, political organization. Under the administration of Prime Minister Olivier Arrindell, you can expect the new direction to be a model from Switzerland. A new direction model off of the basis of Switzerland. Get ready for the financial industry to deliver and stabilization of citizens on our country. To this, we first have to screen the kingdom charters and establish equality and international confidence with financial discipline. I invite you to evaluate the philosophy of OMC, understanding the philosophy by downloading it at our website, walichi.org. The 12 principles of Walichi and OMC is knowledge, wisdom, understanding, freedom, justice, equality, food, clothing, shelter, love, peace, happiness for our people. I would like to thank the people for listening to me. I can say that I am responsible for us going to a new election because I could not allow for $200 million to disappear in an Iranian man's hand. So many will show up here, give you the great smiles, but this is the family business. My mother is dead. My biological father is dead. I don't have brothers and I don't have sisters. So cronyism will not exist in my government. Come August 19, don't vote for the bad words. Vote for the man that will execute ministerial decrees and bring back this nation to its people. Thank you on the behalf of OMC.
Thank you very much, Mr. Arrindell, for your address to your supporters and to the public. I have here for you a proof of submission of your list. Before I hand it over to you, just a couple announcements, I guess I can put it that way. On July 9th, you will receive a formal letter from the Central Voting Bureau letting you know if there are any deficiencies in your list and exactly how you must amend those and correct those. You will have until July 12th to then cure those deficiencies, or if there are none in your list, you'll also receive then a letter on July 9th stipulating that everything is in order. So that is for that. And then, of course, being a new party that did not have a seat in the previous election or contest the previous election, you do have to get sufficient endorsements tomorrow. So tomorrow is endorsement day. I think, as you're very well aware also, you have to get 144 signatures this time around. So that being said, on behalf of the Central Voting Bureau, we would like to congratulate you on the submission of your list. We would like to wish you success tomorrow on endorsement day, and also, of course, success in the upcoming elections.
First of all, can we get your reaction following your postulation of the list of candidates?
Yes, pretty much. You know, the candidate are not regular, popular people in our community, but everyone has greatness inside of them. Everyone has greatness inside of them, including you. If I could have made a driver a member of parliament, I could make every one of these individuals you see with me great. This is the simple belief that I have inside of our people. That's why you see I've selected community leaders in their own merit to be part of our political list.
Approximately how many persons are part of your list?
My candidate list is 19. I wanted to keep it 19. I could have had 23, but we wanted to keep it at 19. We did 18, but because the up has followed us and copied us with 18, I decided to throw on the next one and make it 19.
Give us an idea as to who those candidates are.
We have Olivier Arrindell, which is the Fearless Riders. We have a lot of complaints about the unprivileged, so we want to unite the unprivileged to be privileged. We have Mr. Adamus, which is our number 2 candidate that manages a shelter for defect persons. We have Mr. Cleveland, which is a businessman. We have Fali El Shat, which is also an engineer. We have VKS, we have businessmen, we have music producers, we have the Rastafarian, we have different characters. We even have a gay person on our list as well. So the point is not louder in others. The point is that many people would think that I'm against, many people would think that I'm against the gay community. No, I'm against the destruction of the fabric of the African way of life, which is between a man and a woman.
With the postulation of your list, one want to believe that the campaign period has started for you. What will be your core message rather, during this period?
You know, my core message continues just like all the videos. You know, we have to deal with the corruption. I want to build a country that is in similarity to Switzerland. You understand? I want to build a financial industry because we cannot only continue to depend on the tourism sector. So we got to build a strong financial industry and stabilize it by first eradicating certain taxes for the small man, give the country back to the small man, and allow for everyone to participate within the economy and get rid of the family businesses that are in our government that is plaguing the corruption that is going on. Yeah. So when everybody is saying, listen, you can't do that, but I know the rules and regulations. I can do it with execution of the pen. I set it inside the ministerial decree. So no one is going to be negotiating against the righteousness for the people. And you know, a leader is a person that can grab anyone and convert them into leaderships. So that's pretty much the direction that I'm going. And what I said on my speech, I can give you guys a copy. It is very clear. When you have corruption embedded, I mean $200 million. It's a lot of money. And you guys of the media know how I work. I work on the underground. I created this party in one day. I put it together in a couple of days. I don't sleep. And basically we're here today. And we're going to contest the election because we want to make sure that the country goes back to the people. I don't talk about seats. I'm looking to become the Prime Minister. The seats are allocated by the decision of the people. The people have to decide how they want to employ me. I'm seeking a job. The job is I'm seeking the office of the Prime Minister. I'm not seeking a seat in Parliament. Parliament is a legislative body. All they do here is they run motions. I'm looking to give back the country to the people, so the Prime Minister office is what I'm seeking. So I'm not seeking seats. I'm seeking the Prime Ministership. Yeah, because it's a system that the Dutch has created that have us in the predicament that we have. In my first 90 days, I'm going to change it. This is why I'm campaigning on becoming the Prime Minister, not a member of Parliament. Obviously, when people vote for you, and based upon the votes that they give you, yes, you're elected to Parliament and then the government is appointed. But we're starting to talk about the change. This is why we are the movement for change, the Walichi movement for change. That's why I'm telling you in that way. I don't want to sound like the others, robust.
Thank you so much.